Call it a recipe for success. Take a bank's grant program, add a fast food franchise, and a private school, and you get a collaboration that can change communities and lives. Are you a little confused? You won't be after you meet my next guest. Please welcome to the show, Claudianne Hibbert-Smith. She is the owner of TRU Prep Academy in Miami Gardens. Tina Howe is the owner of 15 Wingstop restaurants. Watch out, Rick Ross. And Brittany Morgan is the director of economic resilience for the Miami Foundation. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me on Voices this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you
so much.
Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. So I can't wait to learn a little bit more about this. And so let's talk about this amazing triad, beginning with Brittany to talk about the grant program your organization has created that is making all of this possible.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us here. From the Miami Foundation, we're really trying to build a more resilient and a more equitable Miami. And one of the ways that we are doing that is helping minority small businesses thrive. And so we received a $20 million grant from Wells Fargo specifically to help minority entrepreneurs build and buy assets. So we turned that into a $7 million commercial real estate acquisition fund. We provide down payment assistance and we pay for your closing costs so small businesses can stop renting and start dreaming.
I love this. I love this. And Claudianne, you wanted to build a school, and I take it your husband did too, because you told me off camera about your husband. And he's over here, he's taking pictures off camera. You can't see him. He should be up here with her. Anyway, it's all. You wanted to build a school along with your husband, but you were turned down over and over and over again. But
11 times.
11 times. Tell me about the struggle.
Well, really in 2023, so many banks were filing bankruptcy. So, you know, our credit was great, our financials were good, but it was just a climate of the market and we just couldn't get through. We partnered with Brittany here and Creo Grant, and we were able to make it through. We ended up getting a hard money loan.
Okay.
We ended up partnering with Tina with Wingstop, and we just felt like it would be a great space because what had happened before is really she was already hiring our students and families, and it was just a great collaboration. And so we did face a little bit of a struggle, a lot of a struggle, but because of the Creo Grant and people like Tina Howell who was partnering with us, we were able to make it happen.
I love it. I take your husband, he's happy too?
He is the visionary.
He is the visionary behind the whole thing.
He is the visionary.
But to be turned down 11 times and then still have that strength to continue to pursue and go on and then have success. I mean, that is something that's not easy for many. Many people would have given up.
No, you're right. You know, and I'll tell you a little bit about my background. I had a son at 14. I've always been faced with struggle. In fact, Tina was my 7th grade teacher, took me in and helped me get through high school, college.
Hold on, Tina, you were teaching at 15 or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I taught straight out of college.
My goodness. Okay, we're going to get to you in just a moment. Claudianne, no, continue. My apologies.
So I've always been faced with obstacles. You know, I wasn't supposed to go to the University of Florida.
Wow.
I wasn't supposed to be the success that I've become. And so I'm just grateful. You know, I know that no doesn't mean no forever. So although Bank 1 through 11 said no, I knew that there was going to be a win. We made it happen.
Amen. And Tina, I want to talk to you now and talk about the partnership, which will also offer high school students employment opportunities as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's a Wingstop. So we have a ton of different positions and we don't discriminate in terms of age or your abilities. So I actually consider like Wingstop a partnership with TRU Prep because Mario and Claudianne are able to let me know what type of student, what the student needs in the environment, why they need a job, whether it's economics or just to be in an environment to learn about entrepreneurship, maybe spend time with me or some of the managers to get mentored.
I love that. And Brittany, your foundation is encouraging women of color to venture into entrepreneurship via commercial real estate investments as well.
Absolutely. It's surprising to not anybody inside of the industry, but Black and Latino entrepreneurs are actually creating businesses at much faster rates than everybody else. However, not everybody gets the opportunity to own. In fact, less than 1% of Black households in the United States own commercial real estate. And that is a game changer because we see how prices are increasing. We see how landlords are essentially giving people the door, you'll never have that problem when you own. Miami Open for Business actually has more than just commercial down payment assistance. We have a technology grant, we have low interest loans, and we recognize that the underwriting process at conventional banks is not favoring entrepreneurs of color. And so we look at different factors when we underwrite.
So there are people out there watching. There are other potential entrepreneurs that are watching. There are people that are struggling watching. They want to know, how can I get this? What do I have to do? Do I have to find someone to part? Because it's like this triad that we mentioned off the top.
Absolutely.
So what do they have to do?
So for the collective real estate down payment assistance program, we actually favored collaboratives because that way more than one entrepreneur gets equity in their deal.
We applied for that grant once. We didn't do something right. We made a meeting. We said, hey, what do we need to do right? And we had that meeting with Brittany. She gave us some feedback, and we were in that door again, and we were the first.
You are the first closing of the collective real estate program.
Collective real estate program.
That's right. That's right.
Tina, I want to bring you back into the conversation. So she mentioned that you knew each other before this.
Absolutely.
But as far as this program is concerned, did you guys like come back? Did Brittany put you guys together? Like, how did this all come together with Claudiane?
For me, Claudiane presented the obstacles and the opportunity and went through the details and said, this is what I would need to do to make this happen. And I just said, what do I need to do? What does my role need to be for the collaborative to make it work? And we got together, and whatever it required, that's what we did.
Man, exactly. You can help me too. You know, that's what I'm just joking. But I'm telling you, Wingstops though. I mean, goodness gracious. And I did speak with Rick Ross back about a year and a half ago, and it was a great interview. And we were talking about that, and we were talking about entrepreneurship and the importance of that. So to see you grow as well. And congratulations and kudos to you and what you're doing. 15? So we looking at more?
I actually bought the first Wingstop to Dade County in 2003.
What?
Just so you know.
Oh, okay. Okay, drop the mic. Drop the mic right there. Oh my goodness. Well, before we end, again, Brittany, those that are watching, if they want to take advantage of the grant program, what do they need to do?
I appreciate you sharing that. The best place to get information is our website, miamiopenforbusiness.org. You can find out more about our technology grant, our low interest loans.
All right, you heard that? All right, get busy. Tina, Brittany, Claudiane, thank you. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate this conversation.
Thank you for having us.
Just let me touch you. Let me touch. Okay. I feel success. I feel success. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.